Hello everyone, I'm Marina and it's Sakramel School. In the previous video, I shared with you a secret of a clean cuticle pocket. And today, I will show you how to apply gel polish under the cuticle. This tutorial is perfect for beginner nail techs. I'll show you the easiest application technique everyone can ace. So without further ado, let's get into it. I did a manicure, aligned the nail plate, and now it's time to apply a color coating. To make sure that it doesn't flow under the cuticle, we need to degrease the nail plate first. Tackiness may cause licks, so make sure to clean it up well under the cuticle. If it's hard to get there with your finger, you can use an orange stick instead. Just wrap a tissue around it and clean it up well like this. We may also use a thin brush here. Soak it in a degreaser and clean up the sinuses. Wait for them to dry completely. If there are any wet areas left, the coating will get more liquid and start flowing. Don't blow on your client, but you can help it to dry faster this way. The next life hack is pushing the cuticle back using an orange stick. We can also use a pusher. We don't just push it back, but we make lifting moves, opening up the cuticle pocket. I will use this thick burgundy shade so that you could see it better under the cuticle. First, tilt the finger down a little bit to avoid licks. Make sure to lean on with your pinky finger, otherwise it won't work out. Your hand will shake and the layer will get uneven. And leaning on with the pinky, we gently glide over the surface. First, we push the material close to the cuticle, taking a tiny step back. Then we open up the brush like a fan and pull it down. Since this way we cover up almost entire nail plate. Then we need to turn the finger and using our pinky or index fingers, or an upper grip, we need to pull the skin in the sinuses to paint these areas. Place the brush diagonally and open it up. The more you open it up, the thinner it gets, and the easier to paint with. Then I turn the finger to the other side, pull the skin with my thumb, and place the brush diagonally. That's a mistake if you paint the sinus zone this way. Our task is to turn the brush and paint along the cuticle line. Paint slowly and wait for it to spread on the sidewalls. I have painted the nail plate, but the cuticle zone is still bald. We need to pull it back well, and if there are any licks, remove them right away with an orange stick. It absorbs the material perfectly, and there is nothing left. Just make sure to work fast. To paint the cuticle zone, we need to squeeze the brush well in the jar until there is almost no material left, only the pigment. Pull the cuticle back, place the brush like this, and making short strokes, open up the brush and paint the cuticle zone. I don't breathe at this moment, otherwise my hand may start shaking. Once I have outlined the perimeter, I grab the leftover material and push it towards the cuticle until it makes an even line, and only then I can even out the nail surface. I lay the brush down to make sure that there are no bald spots left on the surface. If we form a 45-degree angle here, all the material will get pulled off, and there will be lots of bumps and craters on the nail plate. So smooth out the surface this way. Make quick moves from the cuticle to the free edge. Done with the first layer? There are no licks, so I send it to cure. I'm still pulling back the cuticle, and release it only on the way to the lamp. If you are a beginner, I recommend you do one nail at a time. Tilt the finger down, push the brush towards the cuticle, make the first long move. Now carefully paint along the side walls. Turn the finger the way you need. If you hold it statically, there is no way to paint the area under the cuticle and the sidewalls. We can use a thin brush in some areas. For example, if the nail folds are big or the nail plate is deeply set. Make sure to use the brush surface and not its tip. If we use the tip, the cuticle zone will get all bumpy. If the layer is not thick enough, we can add more material. But don't apply too much here, since a thicker layer may not get cured well. Cure darker shades for not less than 30 seconds. Check the exact polymerization time in the instructions. If the nails are trapezoidal, then sometimes we can skip these triangular parts, the sidewalls, to make the nail look narrower visually. You won't even notice this 1 mm from the top view. You can seal the tips if you like them this way, but please don't move like this. Move perpendicularly, pressing the brush towards the nail edge. Don't forget to align the nail surface to remove the bump from the nail tip. Welcome to our new segment, Nail Experiment. Today we will find out which of these gel polishes gets cured in the lamp faster. We will test out white, black, and red shades. I apply a medium layer of each color and send them to cure for 30 seconds. Now let's try to take them off the plastic sheet. The white one is still a bit wet inside. The black one has got cured from the top only. The red one is also a bit wet, so none of them has got cured properly. Only the white one more or less. These colors keep staining the palette, so I will apply them once again and cure for 45 seconds. Let's take a look. The white layer has got cured well, and black and red ones are still wet inside. In this experiment, the white color has got cured the best, and black and red ones took more time to get cured, so we need to take that into account. Like this segment? Then give this video a thumbs up, and in the next video, I will do more experiments for you. If you want to get a clear shape after the coating, then file the free edge part. That way, there will be no color coating left. Then there is no point to paint it and then file. Just skip this step. So we painted the first layer dip under the cuticle, and now we need to apply one more. There is no need to push the cuticle with an orange stick or fan out the brush this time. Now I grab a smaller amount of the material, tilt the finger down, place the drop near the cuticle, and start pushing it. It gets spread over the first layer. Lay the brush down, and once again, paint along the side walls perpendicularly. A straight line here. With the first layer, we outline the coating, and with the second one, we add thickness. This time we can paint a few nails at once. Once you get more experienced, you can apply the second layer on 4 nails at once to save up some time. Though I don't recommend doing it with the first one. Do one nail at a time to avoid licks. To paint these 4 nails, I place them over my hand. This way they're still. Some colors are so thick that we don't need to apply another layer, but we need to cure them longer in that case. I send the nails to cure for 1 minute. I recommend you cure the thumb separately, placing it not in the center, but sideways, since there are no dies in the central part. So the coating won't get cured well or will get cured on one side. Apply a non-tacky top coat. I prefer using this top coat type since tackiness is one of the main causes of allergic reactions. Tilt the finger down and apply it the way we did with the second layer. Apply a medium layer to align the surface even more and create a perfect highlight. We can spread it with a thin brush here, or turn the nail over for 10 seconds until it gets aligned. Before curing, turn the nail back and make sure that there are no licks. Only then send it to cure. If you can see that the top coat brush gets stained with the color, that means that it hasn't got cured well. In that case, we need to cure it more and to grease the nail surface. We will remove the color leftovers and easily cover up the nail with the top coat. If the top coat is still liquid, do 1 nail at a time. And if it's thick, or you can work fast, do 2 to 4 nails at a time. As a rule, after polymerization, tacky top coats take some time to cool down. Then the surface will look super glossy. We apply a medium layer. We can't align the nail plate with it since it doesn't have sculpting properties. Done with the coating. Now let's file off the free edge. Don't be afraid to do it. It won't ruin the coating since we have aligned it with the base coat. Sometimes we can drill out the natural nail from the inside using an e-file. That was only one of the many methods of painting under the cuticle. And to learn about other methods, check out one of my previous videos. I'm sure you will nail them too. Give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Success in your work! Bye bye!